Enhance your experience by becoming a supporting member. Gain access to unseen videos and video requests. 3-day free trial by visiting zionmembership.com.
Chosen ones. Empaths. Narcissists that are involved in your life will always run an analysis on the victim and have a preconception about how they're going to react to a discard. You see, they think they've got it all figured out. They think they know how you're going to react, right? They think that if they discard you, you're going to be very vulnerable, hurt, betrayed, broken, suffering, and you're going to endlessly pursue after them, right? And that's why I'm saying, if you've come across this video, you know, at this time in your life when, you know, a narcissist has discarded you, you see, the best way to frustrate them is don't chase. It's as simple as that. Don't chase after them. You see, if you have chased after them or pursued them, halt it. Stop. Stop chasing. Let them go. Right? This is one of the biggest ways that you can frustrate a narcissist. Because if you do continue to chase, or you do continue to persist after them and beg for them back or plead or act needy, this is playing directly into their hands. This is what they anticipated you would do. This was what their preconception was all about. They thought that you would act this way. So when you use lateral thinking and you basically do the complete opposite of what they anticipated and expected you to do, this leaves them confused. This leaves them frustrated. They start thinking, hang about, the chosen one, an empath, was meant to beg for me. They were meant to turn up at my house or call my phone or send me messages on social media. They were meant to constantly contact me. What's going on? Why isn't the empath pursuing me? And then this initiates a desire from the narcissist and a spark of curiosity for them wanting you to reach out, right? So you've already got them in a bind just from you doing nothing, you know? You taking it as what it is. You see, oftentimes the discard for the victim is confusing. They leave, how can I put it? How can I put it in the best possible way? They confuse you, right? They often say something during the last exchanges, or they often make you feel like you've done something wrong, you see. And this is what usually ushers the victim of narcissistic abuse in to the mindset of persisting after the narcissist, right? But this is a strategic plan, you know. You see, if it ended in a disagreement or an argument, the narcissist purposely done this to put you in that vulnerable position, to make you think you've done something wrong. You haven't done anything wrong. You haven't done anything wrong. You know, you haven't made no mistakes. You know, you haven't. They wanted to cause a problem. They wanted to cause an issue, to put you in a vulnerable state of mind and not put you on a defensive, but make you persist and declare that they've misinterpreted the way your actions, or, you know, they wanted you to chase after them, right? If they ended it, you know, in a big argument, it's oftentimes that they stirred this argument up. They created this argument up. They wanted a disagreement. You see, they wanted to cause chaos and disarray, and yet again put you in a vulnerable position where they know you as the empath are going to try and piece things back together. You got the savior empath streak. You're going to try and repair the relationship, and this is what they often do. You see, if the narcissist discarded you out of nowhere, out of the blue, took you by surprise, right? This is again putting you in a vulnerable position. All of these actions from the narcissist involved in your life are trying to usher you along to chase after them. So do not chase. As soon as you understand this information, stop chasing, or do not chase at all. You know, do not chase the narcissist. You see, they want you to chase. But if you take it as what it is, you know, take it as what it is. And start to work on self-improvement, you know. Please press the like and the subscribe button. Help your brother out. It'll take 2 seconds of your time. Just like this video is showing up for you. Help with the algorithm and let it show up for someone else in the community that it may be of benefit to. Thank you so much. You see, from the moment that you get discarded, you should start working on self-improvement, right? You're not self-improving for the narcissist, right? But what I would say is, you know, channel that hurt, pain, betrayal into something constructive. You know, it's what empaths can do. You can take this positive, this negative energy that they try to dish out to you, that is devil inspired, that is demonically inspired, however you want to call it. You know, it's from the darkness. They've tried to throw that darkness towards you, and you can turn that situation around and turn it into light. You see, and you can start to work on self-improvement. You know, basically, you've got to become emotionless and work on self-improvement simultaneously. You see, so do not rush off, do not chase after them. You know, that's they want you to chase after them. Work on simultaneously work on your self-improvement and becoming emotionless, and that will help you with your healing. You see, because you start to dream again, you start to have ambition, you start to have goals. You know, start drawing up a list as soon as possible of your plan for your life. You know, start channeling your energy into your purpose, into your meaning. You know, forget about this relationship. They discarded you, right? You haven't chased after them. You're irritating them now. They're frustrated now, right? They're frustrated and pissed off that you're not chasing after them. And, you know, you're actually doing something with your life, like working on self-improvement and practicing the art of being emotionless. You see, is an art form. Practicing being emotionless, right? So you don't give in to any temptations to call them up, to reach out on social media, to turn up at their house. You know, you've become emotionless. You view them as a narcissist, and you disconnect. You know, you've basically got to disconnect from the emotional cycle that they're trying to pull you into, right? They want to pull you into this cycle of being emotional. But by you being emotionless, you know, and working on self-improvement, you know, this defeats them. You know, this defeats them. You know, because you're not giving in to the emotional tendencies to chase after them. You know, this is causing them a huge amount of frustration. They want you to chase them. That's the reason they've done this discard in the first place. They want you to chase them. So you've got to be able to withstand, you know, the abuse you've gone through. I know it's hard. Right? It's not an easy thing that I'm asking you to do, but I'm trying to teach you a way to strategize and deal with this, you know, to the best of your potential, right? Because you're doing this, basically what you're doing is you're using a negative experience that you went through, and you're transforming your own life for the better, you know? And it's making the narcissist feel insignificant, you know? You've gone on to your life, you're working on your healing, you're stoic, you're emotionless towards them, you've taken it as what it is. The narcissist discarded you, you're not chasing them, you're not chasing after them, you're working on self-improvement, whether, you know, like aiming for better, having goals in mind, you're drawing up a list or a plan, you know, you're thinking about your future, you know, separate from them, you know, and succeeding at your craft is the ultimate revenge. So these things that you're strategizing, and these pursuits and these goals that you're aiming towards, you will hit these goals. You're going to hit these goals. You're going to reach these points. You're going to succeed. And that is a crushing blow that causes a huge amount of frustration for the narcissist involved in your life. Because you know what it leaves them thinking? It leaves them thinking that they're the reason that you went on to become a success. That's how self-absorbed they are, right? And in a way, you know, had they not done a discard, had they not treated you badly and pushed you away and done all of these things, you might not have necessarily walked in and found your purpose or your meaning in life, you know? You might not have got on the path of self-improvement. You know, you might not have met the person that you're going to meet in the future, right? Someone who's decent, honest and kind and loving and loyal and pure and empathetic, you know? So really, you've got to turn this whole dynamic around and see, like, okay, nah, there's some reasons this has happened, you know? It's more than just giving you heartbreak, you know? This relationship hasn't ended just to give you heartbreak, just to make you depressed, just to make you hurt. Now, I know you may go through that, you know, temporarily. You'll go through that pain, and it may last with you for a little while. But that's not fundamentally the reason why this happened. From my perspective, I think it's divinely orchestrated. I think the separation between the chosen one and the narcissist, regardless if it's a discard, reverse discard, or you cut them off because they become too toxic, any which way, right? I think it's divinely orchestrated. And something out there, some call it God, some call it the universe, some call it karma, some call it energy, you know, whatever you call it, there's something positive out there, you know, looking after you and having your best interests in mind, right? So like I said, you know, don't chase after them. They want you to chase after them. It's the reason they put you in this position, you know? They analyzed, you know, they really anticipated that you'll chase after them. So if you don't chase after them, or, you know, it's the quicker you can put this into action of not pursuing after them, it's going to cause a huge amount of frustration. Start incorporating self-improvement into your own life in whichever way that it suits you, whatever's your interest, whatever you like to do. You know, start focusing your energy instead of on them, focusing the energy on yourself and your life and your future, right? Simultaneously become emotionless, right, towards them, right? Take it as what it is. The relationship's over. It's done with. It's done, you know? Don't desire them back, you know? Don't care what they do. Don't care who they go on with, you know? This emotionless mind state will help you reach the point of indifference, you know? And all the while you're focusing on self-improvement, you're focusing on your purpose, you're focusing on your meaning, you know, you're becoming emotionless, you're becoming stoic, you're becoming indifferent, you know. This is going to make the narcissist feel insignificant. And when you succeed at your craft or your goal or your purpose or whatever you're aiming towards, this is going to make them feel even more insignificant and worthless, you know, because they do keep watching you. It's what they do, you know. They want to see the hurt victim in pain, you know. That's why they keep watch afterwards. But when they're keeping watch this time around, they're going to see you actually striving to become a better person and actually achieving your goals. So they're going to be fundamentally so pissed off. So anyway, to enhance your experience and have access to a gallery of exclusive unseen videos and a chance to reach out to me personally for video requests or ideas you have, there's a 3-day free trial that can easily be cancelled at any time by going to your Zion account page. All video requests are processed and uploaded within 24 hours from when request was submitted. A link to the Zion membership website will appear on your screen now. Thanks for listening today. Please press the like and the subscribe button. If you want to donate, you don't have to, but if you'd like to support the channel, you can. Links in the description box below. For more narcissism-based content, check out our other channel. Links in the description box. Please visit the forums. One of them is Tips to Heal, and I'd love to find out what helps you on your journey. Please book a healing session with me if you need advice or some light shed on your situation. The Empath Monthly group meeting is coming up at the end of the month. Limited space is available. There's a WhatsApp group for survivors to stay in touch. I'm also doing email consultations if you need a plan of action. The links for all I've mentioned are in the description box below. If you'd like to know more about the narcissist who's always been secretly obsessed with you, click this video here. So anyway, I'll be back with another video soon. Peace.